Alright guys, welcome to the stream. Hey Clinks, hey Brisby, what's going on guys? Today we're going to do a little bit of Donkey Kong Country. We'll probably get through the whole thing, but I'm not sure I'm going to 100% it. But it depends on how long it takes us to get through it. I've got Donkey Kong with me for moral support. So if Lakin stops by, I'll let her see that because she really likes the plush toys. You want me to 100% it? We might. Depends on if how quickly we can beat it. So we got all night. I've 100%ed Donkey Kong Country before, but I don't think I've ever done 100% on the other two games. So do or die. Yes, sir. First, I want to start off with a round of two or Donkey Kong. Give everybody time to settle in. And we have a new follower too. His name is Super Bro, I think. I was looking at it a little while ago. So if he pops in, we'll hit the little icon for a new follower if he pops in a little bit later. I was just watching Billy Mitchell play Donkey Kong. He made it to round 3. How's your day going, Clinks? You streaming anything tonight? Oh yeah, I love Billy Mitchell, let me tell you. Drives me nuts that he has a banner that says video game player of the century. He only plays 2 games, or 3, but I've only seen him play 2. It's more like video game player of the 20th century. Doo-doo-doo-doo. No, not yet. Crap, is this gonna end in my death here? What are we doing? I don't think I've ever run out of time before. He does have a dog, though. That was something I learned that was new. He has a Boston Terrier, I think. Yeah, it looked like there was some excitement in Mike's stream yesterday, Brisby. Were you there for the whole thing? What the hell's my hair doing? It's being real weird. For the most part. Yeah, did just a bunch of different people gift sub, or was it one person who gift subbed a ton? Because it looked like there was gift subs over time. Bunch of different gift subs. Which is cool. I've probably gift subbed more than I've subbed. But I've never given away 100. Mainly Ryan Walker and this other guy. They started competing. Gift sub competition. Do we know who Ryan Walker is? That wouldn't be Ryan, would it? From Cinema Massacre. Okay, just a random guy that likes to donate a lot. I think he's someone else. Okay, cool. No, it's always cool when somebody's gift subbing, because it makes people's days. I've done that a few times in a few streams. I think I gift subbed a few in Mobby's stream. He might have been the one when. Oh, okay. Oh, nope. Mistake. So, Brisby, I know you didn't grow up with a Super Nintendo. Do you know a lot about Donkey Kong Country? Is that a game you're familiar with? Oh, I knew that barrel was coming. Dadgummit, it gets me every time. Oh. Wow, I can't believe I'm having such trouble. Game over? Nope. One more? I haven't played it much, but I've seen a few people stream it a bunch. Okay. It's pretty fun. I mean, it's a platformer. The graphics are awesome, especially for the Super Nintendo. I think when Sega was coming out with the 3DX and they were all hyping 32 and 64 bits and all that crap, I think Donkey Kong Country kind of put Super Nintendo over the top. I think it was like, hey guys, y'all can go buy new hardware for a few more bits for games that don't even look as good as this. Because I remember at the time getting it and just being blown away. Blown away by the graphics. And I screwed up on the jump. 38 100. Alright, let's head over to Donkey Kong Country. Do do do. Do 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 do. Looks more like a PC game at the time. Yeah, it really does. It really does. Because, I mean, when you compare it to, like, the early Super Nintendo titles, I mean, it just looks great. Like, even, I mean, Super Mario World is supposed to feel different and look different, but... I like that opening sequence, too. Yeah, let's run this since he wasn't around earlier for it. Do 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 do. And we start anew. And by the end, this will all be full of bananas. It's a very disappointed Donkey Kong right now. So I guess as the story goes, Cranky Kong at the beginning of the credits, that's supposed to be the original Donkey Kong, and this is Donkey Kong Jr. This is supposed to be the Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong Jr., as I understand it. Woohoo, Tony! Hey, Tony, congratulations on your Deathless Contra run, brother. That is something to be excited about. I saw a little bit of that, and especially the end, because Brisby clipped it, I think, and it was awesome. I didn't even think Mike's done that yet, so congratulations, sir. And thanks for the lurk support. I really do appreciate it. Always appreciated. Boom. So we didn't get everything in that, because it would say, if we got every secret, it would have an exclamation point after it on Jungle Hijinks, but it doesn't, so if we want 100% it later, we can come back. Yeah, 100% on Contra. I have yet to really give Contra a serious playthrough, but I want to soon. But that's not my style of game, so it'll be something if I could just beat the game. But there are too many games to play. And you don't need to get the whole Kong word to 100% a level. Not in this one, anyway. So I don't want to say they're pointless, because you get extra men, but it's not the same as in some other games. Great. There's a barrel right here. Barrel. Lowering expectations. Well, they can't get any lower for me playing Contra. I'll tell you that right now. You said torture equals ratings, and Contra's gonna be that game. I just never played as a kid. I don't know. Just wasn't around. Boom, boom, boom. Not going to Cranky Kong, because I don't give a crap what he has to say. Nice. Ding ding. Ding ding ding. But yes, definitely keeping the expectations low for a Contra run on this stream. Need another barrel there, but that's okay. Can't remember where all these hiding spots are. Whoops. That's just great. I think there was a spot right there. That's alright. We'll come back later and 100% it out if we feel like it. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Whoa, snakes. That's a nice dance on them. So, Brisby, what was Kenny doing to upset Super Bro so badly? You know what else I love about this game? No time limits. Take your time, check things out. Kenny kept complaining about his emote not working. Which emote was not working? It's weird. How does an emote not work? Golly, he can find any reason to mess things up. The new ones weren't working for him? How do you mess that up? You just click a button. Literally just click a button. Come on, why am I not moving? Uh-oh. Okay, my controller's having trouble for some reason. They were working, but he couldn't see him? Okay. Probably hadn't reset his browser in weeks. And he wasn't getting it, and he kept repeating his complaint. That Kenny. And Super Bro got frustrated and gave him an all caps response. And that ticked off Kenny. You mean King of the all caps didn't like all caps? That's great. That's freaking awesome. That's awesome. Alright, that's 100%ed. The usual. Bing, bing, bing. Bing, 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 bing. It's been so long since I played this, I can't remember most of the secrets. But I do remember this one. Into the wall. Whoops, screwed that up. A lot of this happened while the stream was ending, so I don't think a ton of people saw it. Well, that's probably for the best. But you saw it, and that is all that counts. Let's switch. I want to be you. Damn it. Didn't want to do that. Oh well. Oh, I probably needed it right there. Yeah, we're gonna have to beat all the levels and then play around with these boards to find all the secrets later on. Because I don't want to look up cheats for them either. I want to find them legitimately. Alright, Spartan, welcome to the stream, sir. And Lakin, welcome back to the stream, ma'am. We're just playing a little bit of Donkey Kong Country. We're gonna beat it first, and then if we have time, we will 100% it. Finally, Witch Knight stepped in and tried to calm things down, and Kenny boldly declared he would be adding yet another chat member to the blog list. That's awesome. Spartan Chief. Uh-oh. It's a giant naughty. Give me the bananas. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yay. Can I get a Dora the Explorer emote? I would like to remind everybody to go down to the Discord link and join the Discord so that you guys can hang out with us when we are not online. Brisby is there, and Crimson, and Clinks, and a lot of other folks. And Lakin's there. Now the banana would have a Chiquita logo on it, of course. Are those the best of bananas, or Dole? Does Dole do bananas? I haven't paid attention to the label on bananas in a long time. There's Brisby's, and Lakins, and Skycoasters too. And a frog! Oh! A frog! Eh. What's eh? What are you en about? N for Nintendo. N for 9 Inch Nails. Oh, that's just great! And Lakin is at the helm of the Discord. Oh, whoops. Tag team. Can't reach him. And I don't think I can throw people yet in this game. There we go. G. Favorite levels and least favorite levels. It's pretty satisfying once you do it without dying, though. And there we go. Alright, Lakin, we'll be here for a while. Come and go as you please. Yeah, I think the Donkey Kong as a series was on death's door before they came out with this game. I don't think... It felt like a Hail Mary pass, but it worked out really well. Minecart Carnage. Oh, when Lakin comes back, I have something to show her. Has anybody been playing anything interesting lately? I will say that Streamlabs screwed up all my stuff, and I had to rework a whole lot of it. So thanks, Streamlabs. You're usually right on point, but not today. Brisby, is the audio okay? Game audio and my audio. Since Streamlabs wants to jerk around with some stuff. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Bing, bing, bing. Been playing... Ah, crap. Rocket Knight Adventures. I don't know that game. Is it a newer game? Is it... What is that? Rocket Knight Adventures? I've heard of it somewhere, though. But I don't know it. Genesis. Okay, cool. I'm definitely gonna check it out. What kind of game is it? Oh, by the way, I think there's a frickin'... If I'm not mistaken... I'm just curious. Yep, I could have done that the whole time. That's okay, we did it the right way. Side scroller. Alright, I'm definitely checking it out. Oh, Brisby. We don't have to cheat our way through every level in every game. Come on now. It's good enough that I know that it's there. Ah, here we go. Yeah, that's why I'm always asking everybody what they're playing, because too many games just go by the wayside. Nobody really knows. Like, I can't go... I screwed that up. I can't go by what I played as a kid. I didn't play very many games. I didn't have too many. Rocket Knight. Whee! Oh, great. It's alright. Bees, bees everywhere. You also made me fire up Battletoads. Awesome. It's just that damn turbo tunnel. One for the turbo tunnel, I'd be just fine. I still can't believe I got past the turbo tunnel. I've only done it once, but I did it. Good enough for now. There are a whole lot of tires around for a place that doesn't seem to have a lot of cars. Brisby, you are absolutely right, sir. Where did all the cars go? Maybe it's like The Walking Dead where there used to be cars, but now they're not. I mean, they are apes. Maybe it's like a Planet of the Apes style situation. Whoops. Crap. Can't get that. Don't matter as long as you beat it. You're in the club now. Thanks. Thanks. Oh, stop and go station. I hate these. Of course, there's a secret right here. So, Brisby, I got it this time. Alright, Candy Kong. I think we can save. %16%, which is misleading because we're further along in the game than that. There's Funky Kong. Never heard of this game before. Any good? Yeah, you know, it's a hidden gem, this one too. No, it's not that good. It almost killed Nintendo back in the day. Yeah, it really is like E.T. Oh, crap. In fact, E.T. is a little more fun to play. Alright, rare. That's what we're spelling. And then try to bury it in the same box. They kept Skyscraper. That's right. Oh, geez, I got 3 of these guys. You know what, I usually skip these mini games because they're not, I don't know, they're not that fun. Just collecting stuff. For extra peeps. Clinks, what will you be streaming tonight? From the arcade capital of the garage. Clink's got a cool garage, if somebody's not seen it yet. Got an arcade cabinet in there, I think a pinball machine, and some sort of a casino machine, like a slot machine. Get out of my way, jerk off. lame-ass Dr. Brain game. Took me a year to get it working, so I'm gonna play it regardless of how garbage it is. Is that a DOS game? PC game? Oh. Ooh. Snakes. And we have Kermit. Almost screwed that up. Great. There. Oh. Alright, had to remember how to do that. Thank you. Jeez, just when you think you're at the end of these levels. Alright. This one is Windows. There are like 7 Dr. Brain games. I've never heard of Dr. Brain either, so I can't wait to see that. I got my box Space Shuttle Project yesterday. Yes! And how is it, sir? Is it sealed? It's not sealed, is it? Because I would really like to see somebody else stream that besides me. Especially if they've never really played it before. Alright. Oh, this bird. You dumb bird. What the hell? Great. You're too high to hit. That bird is dead. No, but it looks nice enough to display. Awesome. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes I buy, because I'm such a Nazi when it comes to labels for the Nintendo, that a lot of times I will go buy a complete in-box copy and then sell back the box and the manual to a game store. Just because those end up looking better because they were not played as much and they were kept safe. There's a set of instructions printed out, and it also looks like it came from the video game store that sold it. Wow, that's cool. I love stuff like that. Good thing they didn't put like big silver labels all over the game. That always drives me nuts. Planning on displaying the box, but the label on the cart is in really good condition. That's awesome. So what made you like that so much? Because you saw me play. You still haven't played it yourself, I don't think. So what drew you to get that one? I mean, I think it's a great choice. Whoops. That's a club that not many people are in. Me and Brisby are. Whoops. The beat the hell out of Space Shuttle Club. Space Shuttle Project. I'm gonna have to like stream that regularly. If Brisby can handle it. Oh. You are the Space Admiral. Captain Caps. Admiral Caps. I think you broke your caps lock, Brisby. Really enjoy rockets and space stuff. My living room is half video game themed and half frame newspaper and stuff from the moon landing. That's awesome. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have a space shuttle hanging from the ceiling. Let's see. Right here. And it turns as the day goes on. You should take a few pictures of your Apollo stuff, Clinks, and add it to the Discord. I'd like to see what you got. Show me what you got. Let's see. Come here, you. Can I use you to jump on this? I can. Sweet. Yeah, I'd like to see. I love all the Apollo stuff. Space Shuttle, Apollo, all that good crap. Ah, screwed that up. One of my favorite things is going to the Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. And I went somewhere else in Florida, and I guess Kennedy Space Center, and got to see the Saturn V rocket and all that good stuff. I love all that. I think most of us Star Trek fans are going to be like that. There's supposed to be a SpaceX Falcon launch here tomorrow, so I was thinking about live streaming it and then jumping right into the Space Shuttle project. That'd be awesome. Where is here? California? This game's fun. You jerk. Whoops. Yeah, that makes sense. California. Thank you to anybody who's lurking in the chat, or lurking in the stream, and hanging out in the chat with us. Feel free to lurk all you'd like. If you want to join in, please go ahead. We also hang out in Discord constantly. So if you want to hit that link down there and hang out with us, go for it. California. Oh, that was stupid. This is part of the game where I start dying. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna... We'll definitely beat this game. I just don't know if we're gonna 100% it. If I have time, we'll go back and we'll find all the secrets and all the levels. It could be time consuming. Depends on how quickly we actually beat the game. We'll try this one more time. They launch polar orbit stuff here, and equatorial launches from Florida. I have a bunch of buddies that got to work out there and check out the Saturn and museums out there. Never got the chance, unfortunately. Yeah, there's some cool stuff out there for sure. A lot of history. Brisby, you should give this game a go and see how well you do. It's not easy. Well, it's not easy on the first time you ever play. It's a lot of trial and error. Bow! Tried it a little on the classic, and that's what I found. Yeah. But it is crap. It is crap. No, it is a lot of fun, though. When they brought the Space Shuttle Endeavour out to LA, they did an overhead flyby out here. We went on the roof of the building, and they went right overhead. That's awesome. Clinks, were you in here for my Space Shuttle Discovery story? I know Brisby was. Brisby's here for everything. You were not. Okay. So, I'm flying to Washington, D.C. on vacation because I wanted to hang out in Washington, D.C. and go see stuff like the Air and Space Museum. So, and of course, this was a while ago, so they were retiring the space shuttles. So, on my way to Washington, on my way to Washington, D.C., you know, I like to fly, so I'm looking out the window, and I start seeing the same, like, school and track, and the same, like, things on the ground. And then, like, 10-15 minutes later, I see the same thing again. So I'm realizing that we're in some sort of a holding pattern, and then they announced that a 747 with the Space Shuttle Discovery is doing flybys of Washington, D.C., and that it was going to take a little while, and we were just in a holding pattern for a while. So literally it was like 30-45 minutes of just flying in circles, waiting for Discovery to fly through Washington, D.C. And it was pretty cool. When you saw the newspaper and you saw all the images of, you know, Discovery flying through over, like, the Washington Monument, it was pretty cool. But, of course, I didn't get to see that because I was in a holding pattern. But, and then it was funny because I got off. So we landed right away. We were, like, one of the first airplanes to land after that. And we get off and into the airport, and people are looking out the window trying to see if they could see anything, and some of them didn't realize it was over yet. So I stopped and I talked to this one guy, and I was like, "Hey, did you guys get to see anything?" And he's like, "No, we didn't get to see anything, blah blah blah." And I was walking off. As I was walking off, my girlfriend at the time said, "You know who that was, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I kind of do." It was Elliot Spitzer, who had just gone off that scandal where he was hiring, like, high-priced call girls. So it was interesting, but I didn't get to see the space shuttle. I just saw it on newspapers for the rest of the week. Like, we'd go out to eat, and somebody had left a newspaper on the ground, and the space shuttle was flying over the Capitol building. I don't, it'd have to be like 2012, 2011. My first dog had just died. That was a week before I got Max. Alright, I'm going to concentrate for just a second because I keep dying in the same spot, which is ridiculous. Damn it! I was doing pretty good up to this point. I don't know, 2010, 11, I think? 2012? I mean, it was a while ago. I mean, they retired all the space shuttles about the same time, didn't they? Like within a year. I think one would go up, it would come down, and then it would go straight into mothballs. Or they would work on it to set it up to sit in museums forever. And Enterprise is somewhere, but I can't remember. The Enterprise. It's the Enterprise. Thank you. Utopia Planatia. No, I said, I think they retired all the space shuttles within like a year time, right? Like, it would go up and then it would come down and then they'd get it ready for sitting in a museum forever and that was it. But I think that all happened within like a year's time span, I think. Whoops, that was stupid. And I said I don't remember where the Enterprise is, but the Enterprise is in a museum somewhere too. I was finding my poster with the Enterprise on the launch pad here before they canceled the West Coast launches after the Challenger disaster. Why was the Enterprise on the launch pad? They were planning on launching shuttles out of Vandenberg and Kennedy. They built an entire launch pad spacecraft. Huh. That's interesting. Bees everywhere, bees. Bees, bees, bees. Thanks. After Challenger, they decided to shift their focus and only launch from one spot. I gotcha. You mean they weren't gonna do like, what, Armageddon and launch multiple space shuttles at once? See, I can do stuff like that, but then I die in the same spot on another level. I love that you can put barrels back down. Thank you. Hit all kinds of crazy plans. Russia even built a space shuttle, but only used it once. Well, I've seen that space shuttle, but it never went into space, right? I know what you're talking about. I think it starts with a B. But I don't think it ever went to space. You mean the plans they stole from the United States? The Russian one did it actually. It was actually the only time an unmanned space shuttle made it into space. It was used once. Oh, it was unmanned? Okay. Interesting. Do they have footage of that? Or was it so secretive that they couldn't say a word? Awesome. Ow. N for Nintendo. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah, so I like the new emote changes that Mike has done on his stream. I thought for a while some of those just weren't really worth having on there anymore. Like Sugar Bear I didn't like. And the Elsa one always confused me because I know he likes Disney, but like, wouldn't a Mickey one or a Minnie one be more advantageous for what he likes to do? Or a Donald? Wait, we have a Donald. A Goofy. The Elsa one just struck me as odd. So I'm glad that's gone. The Mike one's the only one that doesn't make any sense, but I get it because nobody uses it. Well, I'll just let you pass by since I got hit. I'm glad the Mr. Rogers one didn't go away either. And the Beavis and Butthead one. Funny thing is, I think I use those emotes more in other people's streams than I do in Mike's. Oh, screwed that up. I just used my Twitch Prime on him yesterday just for the... Oh, awesome. I saw you with the emote, and I was like, I don't remember you being a Mike subscriber, but that's pretty cool. Yeah, those emotes are awesome. It's certainly well worth it. I know some people sub to a bunch of places and only have like 5 emotes, but with Mike, you got all those fun ones. And I've been waiting for the Riker one, so I'm really happy. I'm okay losing the Data one. I didn't really like that one so much. I like the Riker one much better. And Gates McFadden is okay. I'll deal with that one. Crap. At least it'll be funny when her name comes up. Should run out of about the time you get affiliate Sky. Oh yeah, right. Y'all right. Yeah, I like the Gates McFadden one. Even though I'm not a huge Gates McFadden person, I prefer Dr. Pulaski. But the Riker one's awesome. And the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, that was my request to Duo one day when he was taking requests or suggestions, and I said, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. And we got another Derp Turtle, although I don't like that Derp Turtle as much as I like the original Derp Turtle. Donatello or somebody. Boo. Yeah. Stimpy one's alright. Thanks, Brisby. I appreciate the key. Stimpy one's alright. Chippendales makes sense, whichever one that is, even though it's not, you know, my favorite. I'm surprised Snagglepuss didn't make it in finally. And somebody said he needed a Minty the Candy Cane one, and that would have made sense too, especially for the holiday. Minty fell on the ground. Oh, great. I can't get by you now? Okay. A lot of these have been backlogged. Yeah. Maybe Duo will make a Minty and replace Mr. Rogers with it. I like Mr. Rogers. I'd rather King Friday get replaced than Mr. Rogers. I'm a huge Mr. Rogers fan. A barrel. Clinks, I'm assuming that you've played a lot of Donkey Kong Country in your time. Woohoo! Nintendo fan. All right. 9 Inch Nails fan. Thanks for the raid, brother. I'm not an expert. I've played through it before. I've been raided. That never happens. Where's my raid button? It's not giving me a thing out there. I'll have to fix that later. Well, thanks, Nintendo. I appreciate it. 9 Inch Nails. I never know what to call you. I gotta figure out what your real name is. I'm gonna be like, thanks, Gregory. Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. How was Castlevania? Did you beat it finally? I know you were trying to get that done. Got all 3 endings. Awesome. That is awesome. I know how it feels to finish a game that you've been working towards for a while. Crap. And I died. Oh, yeah. Streamlabs. Yeah, I had some issues with Streamlabs today myself. They kind of screwed the pooch today. Well, I'm going to call you both. So what do you think you'll be playing next time you're on, since you got Castlevania out of the way and you got all 3 endings? Jeez, I'm gonna have to do something amazing now, because you just beat Castlevania and got all 3 endings. Tony just did a no-death run of Contra. And Mike put out all kinds of new emotes. Everybody's doing exciting stuff. No damage space shuttle run? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's already been decided now. You've convinced me that I need to do more space shuttle project. So for anybody coming over from Nintendo who hasn't been here before, my name is Sky. I like to play retro games like constantly. I'm on almost every day, sometimes twice a day, and I always take requests. Just ask Brisby. He's tortured me with Marble Madness and a few other titles. No speed runs, just fun and chilling out and having a good time, and a lot of times we go into the wee hours of the night. And we're all Mike Matei fans here. No idea what's next. I'm just genuinely surprised how good Harmony of Dissidence is. Yeah, I haven't played that one, but that's not a surprise because I'm not a huge Castlevania guy yet. Oh. Ooh. And if anybody feels like it, hit the link on the Discord down below and you can hang out with all of us offline. That's usually where we are when one of us isn't streaming. Oh, speedrun Marble Madness. Well, you have to speedrun it. There's nothing you can do but speedrun it because the time runs out. Marble Madness. I gotta go back to that someday. It's a bitch though. Someone was playing an Atari 2600 Space Shuttle Simulator earlier today. Yeah. In fact, if Streamlabs had not screwed up all my graphical updates, we would be playing a Game Boy game right now. So I'm working on the Game Boy setup and I'm working on the Atari 2600 setup. So hopefully we'll be playing those games as well. And of course Sega CD, because Lakin really wants me to go back to Sewer Sharks. Which I kind of want to too, because I want to figure that one out. Ooh. Bow. And I still have to find a copy of Kirby Pinball for Brisby. This is one of the few games where I do not mind the water levels and the music kind of makes it. Alright, I'm taking off, getting ready for my evening. Have a good rest of your stream. Thanks, man. Thanks, Clinks. Hogan! Brisby keeps wanting me to add sounds to the chat, like Nintendo Fan does, and I've not done it because I don't want to copy Nintendo Fan. But if I ever do, Hogan is gonna be Clink's music. Hogan. Shut up, Clink. Is it Lakin? I know it's one of you guys. Brisby, don't you know I just blame you for everything at this point? It's more fun that way. Lakin. Oh, Lakin, can you see? I got something for you. I should just leave him on cam the whole rest of the stream. Oh, and I got a new book today that I want to show you guys, but I'll show you after. Am I going the right way? No, don't die. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. There's a fish, there's a rock, don't die, don't die. I don't want to die. Damn it. And live. Because living is good and dying not as good. Shut up, Clink. Maybe he'll stream later and we can go raid him. Hey, thanks again, Nintendo, for the raid, if you're still hanging around. Definitely appreciate that. Woo. Shut up, Clink. Whoa, hello. Oh. Son of a bitch. Damn it! Yeah, it usually goes... See, this is what's funny about our patterns. Tony or Nintendo will be on first. So, I'd never get a chance to raid them anytime, but I can host them. And then, so both you guys are on the auto host list. I'll have to check the host list again, but I think you guys are both. I know Nintendo is. And then, by the time I get offline, nobody's on. So I gotta go hunt somebody down, and that is how we found Clink and how we found Rick Grimes. Good old Rick Grimes. By searching the retro. Because a lot of times in the middle of the night, or at the beginning of the day when I'm done, the only people on are people who don't have cams, and it looks kind of boring, or folks that are from Russia, France, Spain. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just they're usually speaking another language, and it's better to find an English-speaking stream to raid. Bumblebee Rumble. Oh, jeez. Get out of here. Oops. Uh-oh. I don't think I can hit him when he's mad like that. Oh, he's pissed. That is one messed up bee. Come here, you. No, I don't care about this one. Yeah, it was rather graphic. that. Wow. Need to talk to an adult about that. You know, I was watching The Mighty Ducks, and a kid said ass in that movie. And there's just, it's a Disney movie, and there's a whole lot of stuff that you just don't see in movies today. Or kids' movies. And, I remember watching that movie when I was younger, and it didn't faze me at all. I think the kid said something like, we kicked his ass, or... No, he said, that's, what did he say? He said, like, that's a weird-ass team, or something like that. And it was a kid. It was like a 14-year-old. And it was a Disney movie. You wouldn't find that today, though. Ah, crap. Barrel, do what I want. I remember the first time I heard someone say shit in the movie Richie Rich. Does he really say that? I saw that movie in the theater. You had to see everything Macaulay Culkin was in back then. Don't even talk to me about The Good Son. Oh my god, that movie freaked me out. The bad guy did. I got that one wrong on purpose. I hate those bonus levels. I should do them, but I don't like them. See, on this Donkey Kong Country, the first one, it's good enough just to get to the level for 100%. But in the later games, you actually have to like beat the level, the bonus stage, whatever it is, which is kind of annoying. Not gonna lie. All right. Kenny maybe. Bow, 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 bow. Ouch. Oh, that is ridiculous. I'm almost out of lives, too. This is not good. Yeah, I only saw Richie Rich in the theater. But, like, The Mighty Ducks, I've watched that a million times. We know, Lakin. We know. That's where the term crazy like Lakin comes in. That was weird. Is there anybody who didn't like this game when they were growing up? Did you quack the teacher? No, but I should have. Damn it, I forgot. Quack, quack, Mr. Ducksworth. Quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. I love how they show the hypocrisy in that movie, how Emilio Estevez is supposed to be learning about fair play and about right and wrong and whatever, and then they're totally trying to fix things, and that's why he's quacking at Mr. Ducksworth. Quack, quack, Mr. Ducksworth. You may have paid for that jersey, but you didn't earn it. It should have been I'm crazy like Kenny too. Crazy. I'm crazy like Kenny. He's a screwball. Oh, it's this guy. And this guy is a jerk. I don't flaunt my crazy though, so I guess I'm not as annoying. I think... No, but Emilio Estevez was a hawk. But if he had played today, he would have been a duck. Because the lines have been redrawn. I hate when you can't see. They really did a great job of being annoying with the frickin' snow. They did a really good job. Oh, no. Spartan, what was the name of the, what was the team name before it was the Ducks? Was it District 5? District 5. You gotta go for the W. Kong. Damn. Doing awful on these mini games today. Mind if I use your Discord link image on my page? No, sir, I do not mind. As long as you leave a very detailed description about where you found it and who you credit with it. And make sure you start a credits page and add me to that. No, of course I don't mind at all, sir. Go ahead. In fact, I stole it off Google, so I didn't make it. But thanks for asking. I do appreciate that. I was trying to find something retro looking for all the buttons down there, because I don't know, it's weird. There's a lot of retro streamers that have modern looking graphics on their stuff, and that just doesn't sit well with me. Oh, here we go. I gotta spell Nintendo. I remember when this game first came out, I got to participate in a high score contest at the store. I snagged some cool Virtual Boy glasses. That is cool. Do you still have those Virtual Boy glasses? So my brother had a Virtual Boy because I guess they ran out of cool consoles for my dad. I always got whatever the best console was because I was older and knew exactly what was going down in gaming. So my brother ended up with the knockoff stuff and the weird stuff, and he ended up with a Virtual Boy. And he had it forever and never touched it, and finally I told him I wanted it, and he lost it. This was years later when we weren't living in the same house anymore. They broke. Virtual Boy. So I don't have a Virtual Boy in the house, but I should have one. So it pisses me off. And I get pissed at him every time I see him. What the hell did he do with that thing? I'll get another one eventually, though. I'm back at the beginning. This sucks. You never had a Virtual Boy, though, did you? One of my sister's friends used to bring a Virtual Boy over to the house. Always hurt my head. Yeah, it does. It's a little too red. That's why it was so funny when we were playing AVGN Adventures 2 or AVGN 2, whatever that's called, and they had the Virtual Boy stage. It's funny. Yeah, my brother had one. We barely played it. Stuck to the good old Super Nintendo. Until the Nintendo 64. Alright, let's not get killed if we can avoid it. Jump. Jump! I don't like these guys. Oh, damn it. That part usually gets me, because I don't jump fast enough. Nice. Oh! Damn it. Ah, crap. And crap again. Bow. Diddy Kong. Jump. Jump. Of course. Never beat this game. Didn't have it as a kid. No. I had it, and it's not easy, but it's easier than the other two for sure. And I have 100%ed it. In fact, in between houses, I needed to stay at my mother's house. It was about 2 months between houses because I was looking for a new one. And I had enough time to 100% this game. But of course, I did it a little bit differently. I did it as I went, but I'm not going to do that today because I'm trying to do this. Oh, crap. Why can't... It wouldn't let me jump off. So I'm going to beat the game, and then if I have time, I'll go back and we'll hunt down the rest of the stuff and get 100%. That's what Brisby wants to do anyway. He wants me to 100% it. Good old Brisby. Alright, let's see. All right. Thanks, Spartan, for the host, brother. I really appreciate that. Woohoo! Spartan is hosting us. Spartan, seemingly the only other Mighty Ducks fan in the room. We gotta do it for the Ducks. And Coach Bombay. Well, I highly recommend that one day you 100% Donkey Kong Country, because it really is fun. The Bash Brothers. That's right, the Bash Brothers. There end up being like 10 of them. Or 3. Little Bash Brother. Alright, can we do this without dying, please? That'd be great. like the Mighty Ducks. I just have mixed feelings since they named a rival to my NHL. Well, you gotta separate it. You gotta keep it separated. You gotta separate it and not worry about that part of it. Take it as its own thing. What you gotta think is that they bastardized the name Mighty Ducks because the movie came first, and then somebody said, "Ooh, we can capitalize on this. We're gonna name a team after it." So then they bastardized it. Like when J.J. Abrams says, "I'm gonna do a Star Trek movie," and then he bastardizes it. Come on, why am I having such a hard time maneuvering these things? Even though it wasn't the best, the ending of the game in Mighty Ducks was hilarious. It was hilarious. Yeah, I had those movies on loop upstairs for a little while. You know what really annoyed me about the Mighty Ducks 3? That kid who's an announcer, who seems to know every bit of trivia on every single subject. I think the kid was in, like, The Nanny, the show The Nanny. And he's really annoying in that movie. It's Goldberg. Shoot it, Goldberg! Don't ever do that to me again. We won, Goldberg. We won. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now. Ah! Little Giants is one of my favorite growing up. See, I haven't seen that one. I mean, maybe once, maybe in pieces. Goldberg. Damn it, what is my problem? These ice levels really screw me up. And Donkey Kong doesn't jump as well as he does. Doo-doo-doo. Dee-dee-dee. Yeah, Goldberg gets pulled from goalie because he's effing it up. I highly suggest, if anybody hasn't watched The Mighty Ducks, to go back and watch them. Start from the beginning, because every single one of them is good, and they're all different in different ways. They're all similar and different. And I cannot get this level going to save my life. And Donkey Kong doesn't jump near as well as Diddy Kong. Sorry, I have to adjust for max cam. And now we're blurry. There we go. Max cam. Hey Max, you doing okay, boy? Max. 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 Max, you okay? Max! Are you ignoring me on purpose? Yup, he is. He's ignoring me. He wants to be left alone. Okay, that was horse shit. Backwards. Biting bullcrap. Alright, let's not die. Here, I want to switch to him. He jumps better. He's a better jumper. Spielberg. Spartan. Alright, let's not do this. What is going on? It's messing up at that point. I gotta remember that next time. Something's not right. Something's not right. Let me go get some extra men here. Sometimes our cat jumps in the window behind me while I stream and it scares the crap out of me. Well, we have Max Cam here, and he likes to lay in his baskets that are too small for him. And I guess he's had a long day because he just wants to be left alone at the moment. Which if I really coaxed him out, he would. He'd get up. He's not really that picky or anything about being messed with. Max isn't used to the early stream. Exactly. Brisby knows what I'm talking about. He's actually not home. He's not used to me being home all day. Let's go this way. Alright, can I do this, please? Some of these levels are just a bear. Alright. Go. Alright, this isn't working for some reason, so let's see. Go. Go. What is going on? The control is completely messed up. I don't know what's going on there. Let's see. Let me make sure all my settings are good. Not only did they grease the ropes, but they did something else. I don't know. But it won't let me jump from rope to rope once I'm on it. I mean, it'll let me do it once. And if I can't get past that part, I'm gonna have a hell of a time beating the game. Crap. Spartan, are you in the Discord? I don't think I've seen you there yet. You gotta come hang out with us. Lakin's laughing at my misery. Oh, you joined it earlier? Cool. Excellent. I like it because everybody can hang out when we're not online, and everybody can see when Clink and Mobby are streaming without having to be on Twitch. What's wrong, Lakin? Why are you miserable? I got 15 in Discord now. I don't know what that means, Brisby. In fact, I was a part of a couple different Discord groups, and now I've deleted them all because I don't need them. 15 members? Awesome. Yeah, we got a lot of people hanging out. Which is cool too, because a lot of us are on at different times, so it's a way to keep us connected and sharing things, even if somebody's like 6 hours away from being online. Okay, alright, okay. Can I do this, please? Whoop. Jeez. What is going on? I get what's going on here. I'm having control issues. I'm about to be screaming like Mike that this game is broken. Okay. Why can't I go up? What? It's not letting me go. I don't know what to do. If a second fan shows up with my icon, please delete them. I screwed up when I hit the link. Okay. You talking about in the Discord? We'll have to put Lake in charge of that. I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys, because I can't. It won't let me get. It won't let me do anything. So I'm not sure how to get past this. Awesome. Well, we'll put Lakin on it if we have 2 people show up. What are we gonna do here? Brisby has taken care of you, sir. You are all set up. See, when he's doing that, I can't jump off. The problem is... Alright, I have no diagonal control for some reason. Why do I have no diagonal control? Alright, we're gonna try this. Wow, All of a sudden, the whole world has opened up. No wonder I'm having a hard time playing this effing game. My controls are jacked. Look at me now. Look at me now. Who's gonna jump out and kill me? Nobody? Oh, that's so much better. Sorry, I'm back. Can't look at the Discord and Twitch at the same time on mobile. We understand that, Lakin. Oh, good. I completed that. I never have to go to that level again. Thank God. Hooray! We are the champions, my friends. Boop, 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 boop. Coughing up a lung. I'm so glad I figured that out, because I was having trouble in places that I shouldn't have been having trouble in. But I wasn't quite sure that it was anything in particular other than me sucking ass. So for once, the controls really were broken. Ostrich time. Whoops. Get out of here, you. Bow. Rope. 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 Oh, the barrel guys. Orangutans. Game is easy compared to the second one. Yeah, yes and no, because there are just more. I think there's more to do in the second one, but I agree. I mean, they're all kind of difficult. I beat them all when I was like 13, 14. But when you only have 8 games to play or less, you get good at them. Water level. Oh, geez. Found a way to have a time limit without actually having a time limit. Just glad my controller's functioning properly now. That was really a pain in the ass. I was playing at a major disadvantage. Get away from me. Killer octopus. No, don't go that way. Crap. That was dumb. Boy, was that dumb. Hey Spartan, I want to thank you again for the host and for joining the Discord. And now, when you're streaming, we'll be able to see, as long as you have it set up in Discord for us to see when you're streaming, we'll all be able to see when and what you're streaming. No problemo. Get away from me. Killer octopus. Lakin, it's December. Where's your Ethernet cable? All right. I should have gone to the left. Oh! That was stupid. Awesome. What else is down here? A shark guy. Or a swordfish. Can you kill octopus? I still can't go down and diagonally very well. Oh, jeez, I didn't expect that to happen. Da 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 da. I was gonna say, somebody turned the lights off. How annoying is this? Not fast enough to do it. Oh well. I gotta order it when I get home tomorrow. Well, you better. Everybody's waiting. Oil barrels. Damn it. I can't kill anybody with Diddy Kong. Alright, good. Why do they get to walk upright? That's crap. This guy trying to intimidate his mods again. You know it. Alright. Give me that balloon. Do 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 do. Oh, I can roll into these guys. Nope, no I can't. Never mind. Good try, though. Crap. You're lucky I like your face. Thanks. You're the only one. Do I need that G? I don't think so. Damn it. Alright, Dixie Kong. Now we can save the game. So I don't have to do all those levels over again. 43%. Alright, have fun with your coffee. Alright, one of these levels again. Treetops. Crap. Let's see. Don't get stung by the bees. Halfway. Why are armadillos up so high? That is a very good question. And as Brisby pointed out, why are there tires in a world of no cars? And why would there be tires up here? And why is there a floating platform? These are the questions that must get an answer. They demand an answer. I mean, seriously, what are the tires doing? Nah. Ding. Donkey. Oh crap! Why'd I go to him? No, I don't want to go see Funky Kong. None of it does make any sense. So Clinks was saying that he used his Amazon Prime to sub to Mike. So I guess he's saying that you can only use it once. So I didn't know that. Does that mean he gets to use it once per month on whoever he wants? I don't have Amazon Prime because I don't really order too much off of Amazon. I did order a book that I want to show you guys after though. Crap. I made it for the moment. But it must be manually renewed. Right. Yeah, my 5 months just hit for Mike. And Patreon, which I'm going to probably cancel that one. I don't know, Rhino? Oh crap, none of them. I just pay. Sweet. Oh, here we are. Let me go save it real quick, just in case I die a bunch of times. Oh, and I do like Funky Kong's music, so I'm about to have to go to Funky Kong just to hear the music. Hiya! Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Funky Kong's music? Alright, another one of these. Oh! Wow, you're a douchebag. Damn! Well, you're about to find out, Spartan. After I beat this douchebag here, we're gonna see. Alright, he jumps up high once. Then he like jumps. Oh jeez. He's doing some weird stuff. Damn. Don't get banned. What am I getting banned for? Oh, for being too funky. What a douchebag. I thought we were going to be banned for this guy being too naughty. Well, everything's right with the world because Lakin's got her cup of coffee. Got him. Nintendo Chiquita Banana. Alright, we're gonna go. Let's go do Funky Kong so you guys can hear the music. Because they go, hi-ya. Let me save it real quick while I'm here. Thanks, Candy. Alright, so here's Funky Kong. And he can fly you around. So you can revisit stages. Alright, here it comes soon. That's it. I like the hi-ya. So I wanted to show you guys. Here, let me see. We're gonna leave it right here for the moment. Alright, so we got a new book. This is the thing I got on Amazon. And it is cool because it goes through every generation of games. So, I think it's pretty cool. I like having books around like this. Brisby, you should totally go on Amazon and buy it. And it's got a lot of weird stuff too, like especially a lot of the early game stuff. Like not just the well-known stuff. Valley Arcade. So I don't know. It's just cool. You should, Brisby. It's awesome. I don't have too many books on gaming, but I do have a few. Pat the NES Punk's book is a must, and this one's called The Game Console by Evan Amos, and I saw it off of what's Metal Jesus Rocks did kind of an explanation about who that guy is and where he gets all his pictures from, and that's where I saw it, and I jumped on it right away on Amazon, and it came, and here it is. Yay! Hiya! I like how the ship is getting a lot closer. King something rule, King K rule, I think. Oil Drum Alley. So, Lakin, now you know what to get Brisby for his birthday or for Christmas. Why do I need this TNT? Let's go find out. For this. King K rule. Whoops. Yes. D. That King K rule, he's a mother effer. He's never easy, especially I think in the other games. I think it gets really difficult. Oil Drum Alley. All right. How much was the book? That is a good question. How much did I pay for the book? Give me a minute and I will tell you. The book. The book. How much did I pay for the book? I bought it for $28.32. I didn't think it was. It's actually pretty big book. Where are we? Let me see. I mean, it's. I don't know if you can tell how thick it is for a smaller book. Like it's not like huge. It's actually got a lot in there. So it was about $30, and it's about 250 pages. I mean, look, they even have Ouya's in here. So this is great. And this stuff like this shows me why I don't ever want to collect every console out there. And this kind of stuff, like, keeps me grounded, because when you think there's only 10 consoles to get, you buy all 10. But when you know there's frickin', I don't know, at least 200 in there, no. Never collecting every console. Pick and choose, pick and choose, pick and choose. Pick and choose. Yeah, it wasn't too bad at all. Like usually when gaming books come out, they're like $60. Pat the NES Punk's about $60, I think. Oh, it's a DK barrel. Ah. And there's a lot of crap gaming books too, so I'm very selective about what kind of book I get. I actually need to buy like a little mini bookshelf for just books in here. I don't have that yet. Get off me, man. Get off me. Oh, that's great. I can't see the barrel to jump on it. Brisby, when's the Picard show coming? Still waiting on that. Ooh, great. Ah, you don't know. Oh, Brisby. You're our resident expert in Star Trek. Thought I was an expert on everything. Well, that's true. No. This is probably my least favorite area of the game. The oil drum kind of area. Alright, let's do this. Ugh, jackass. I'm sure people speedrun this game. I've never seen anybody speedrun it, but I bet you some people can do some really cool stuff with this game. Thought the music for this level. Yeah, I like the music too. I agree. You've made a valid argument. The levels themselves are kind of a bitch. And I don't like these guys, these orangutans. Which I usually call them orangutans, but I'm being weird. Because I like when people say things weird. Has anybody noticed James says genre when he's trying to say genre? He says genre. And damn it, for some reason music here reminds me of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You know what this level reminds me of? There is a song by Phil Collins. Do 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 do. If I can find it. Not that one. Not that one. Where is it? No. This one. Yeah. Doesn't it kind of remind you of this stage? Yeah, Genesis, exactly. South Park taught me not to like him. Oh, God. I've watched South Park in so long, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I could see that. I knew that was going to happen. I'm glad I got him back. Kong. You got me. Genesis. Genesis. Give me Genesis. Because Collins beat them for the Oscar when the movie came out and they got really mad, so they did a bunch of episodes where they made fun of Phil Collins. That sounds like the guys at South Park. Oh jeez, now I'm in trouble. It's a wash. Well, I am a Phil Collins fan. I think he's excellent. Rarely do I ever hear a Phil Collins song or a Genesis song that I did not like. What Oscar were they go? The Oscar. Why can't I? Great. I'm gonna have to redo that first level. Damn it. This sucks. And I need to switch to what's his face. So I don't get killed by that thing. South Park movie. Oh, I was gonna say that was a while ago. I can't switch between these two. Damn it. Well, I did it at least. Get off there. Alright, I really need to beat this and get to Candy Kong so I don't have to redo those levels again. Because I really don't want to. The first level, the In the Air Tonight level, I don't want to do again. Thanks, orangutan. Can I have more? Bees. Oh, jeez. Thank you. That loss is the only reason. Hold on, I'll read in a minute. That loss was the only reason Parker and Stone don't have EGOTs. Well, sounds like if they really wanted it, they'd write another movie. Spell Kong. Damn it, how am I doing that? Maybe if they made Book of Mormon into a movie. I don't follow Matt and Trey very much. Or Stone or whatever. I don't know what his name is. I swear to goodness. Great. I have to beat this without dying now. This is great. Or I need to get a frickin' I need a DK barrel. Like now. Alright, there it is. Damn it. Ugh. Oh, I have one more. Damn it. I do not want to do those levels over again. Alright, moving on. Alright, let's just get good and then we'll be fine. Alright, I gotta figure out how to do these ropes without getting killed. Ah, crap. Let me see. Okay. That might have done it. Alright, let's see. Maybe I can actually play now. Ah, that is the dumbest way to die. How annoying. Yeah. Great. Everybody hurts. There's Derp, new Derp turtle. Which turtle is that, Brisby? I think the first one was Donatello. I think I've heard Mike say enough. Oh, that's Michelangelo? Okay. So we have Derp, Michelangelo and Derp Donatello now. Oh, that's great. I'm gonna get a freaking banana for all this. I didn't even get a banana. I got the freaking exit. Ridiculous. Michelangelo. Well, I'm glad Nintendo Fan was able to join the Discord finally. It's good to have him on there. Why you do this internet? Well, because you're on mobile and you don't have an Ethernet cable at home. There's Mobby playing Terraria. Now I gotta get discount on them. I went through the same thing, Nintendo. I went through the exact same thing. What is Discord? Okay, figured out Discord. What can I do with Discord? Okay, now I figured out what I can do with Discord. Okay, well, sometimes I'm not at home and people are talking in the Discord. What do I do? Okay, now I get the mobile device. We're all connected. I don't like these guys. Do like the auto chat component of Discord. Oh, the audio chat. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot of cool functionality in that. It also will, if you set it up for streaming, it will tell, like right now it says that I'm streaming something. I'm not sure if it says Retro or Donkey Kong Country, but it might say Donkey Kong Country because it's in. I have it integrated with Twitch. Oh yeah, that's right. We did have Lakin was on the stream one day because she was in the audio chat while I had it open. She was backseat gaming. I hate having to do levels over again. I hate rework. Yeah, I know, but in his stuff, he has to say, set it up. He's got to go to his preferences and set it up for streaming. I'm not talking about which, crap. I'm not talking about which, category he falls into. Which is easy, you just go to preferences and change it. Yeah, I didn't do that part when I set up my account. Yeah, you'll figure it out. It's not difficult. Not difficult at all. Throw your damn barrels, orangutan. Oh, this guy. Damn it. Alright, well here we are again. I have more men this time. That's something. Let's see. Get off me, man. Get off me. Snakes everywhere. Indiana Jones would freak the F out. Alright, I think I can do these ropes better now. I've fixed my controller for a second time. I think, therefore I am Professor Moriarty in Season 2 of Star Trek The Next Generation. Yep, it works. Great. Okay. Not going down there. New situation going on. Oops. Oof. Did I get to halfway? Nope, I didn't. I was gone for a sec. What are we talking about? We're talking about how if Lakin doesn't get her Ethernet cable soon and start streaming, that the whole group is going to disband. The hope that you're going to be streaming soon is what's keeping us all together. And you have to do Pokemon. You have to do Pokemon first. Oh, jeez. Was I really singing? That's not something that needs to be clipped. Do 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 do. Boom boom boom. Do 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 do. I have it on an endless loop right now. Somebody go get Kenny, maybe. Mobby's on kind of late for one of his streams. Most of his viewers are asleep by now. Bling, bling, bling. Looks like he's playing some Terraria. I love Terraria. I think it's a great game. I haven't really played it in years because I got a game called Starbound for a while, and so I switched from Terraria to Starbound, and both are great in different ways, even though they're very similar. But I haven't gone back to either of them in a while. And I could play that here because, I mean, it is retro-inspired. That's retro-inspired gaming. I hear him, but I don't see him. Where is he? Great. Do I have to go down? I mean, I can do any game I want, but I try to stick to retro and retro-inspired. Sounds like he's hacking up a lung. All of a sudden, it's Super Mario. Oh, joy. Crimson! Welcome back to the stream, sir. How was your Christmas party? Almost died there. Great. Did y'all do Secret Santa? Ah, are you serious? Forgot to click that clip from Tony's Contra stream you sent me. Any chance you can whisper to me? Hey, Nintendo fan, if you go to the Discord, there's a channel that has just clips in it, and Tony's clip is there. And that goes for anybody who wants to see any of the clips, because usually somebody, if it's funny enough or entertaining enough, somebody will put it on Discord. Yepers. That's how I saw it. Oh, jeez. And Sky is going to be deleting some clips very soon, obviously. Bum, bum. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. All right, how am I going to do this? Alright, how do I do this here? Ah, what the f... That is some horse crap. I don't remember that being so difficult. I really don't. I don't. Hey, you're not a captain or a commander. Lakin and I are control the Discord. Yeah. Do. I've lost control of my own creation. Crimson, you are number one, sir. Actually, you're number 2 to Kenny maybe. Okay, alright. How the hell am I supposed to do this? Let's see. Alright. Okay. Alright. I guess I'm just jumping at the last minute. Oh, yeah. Am I doing this right now? I guess so. Yay, Sky! Maybe I suck. As in Kenny, maybe. Doom, 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 doom. Alright. I think I can save now, finally. Woohoo! Alright, where are we? Thanks, Candy Kong. Thanks for the save ability. 53%. My weekend's going pretty well. It just started. Hey Crimson, I was asking about your Christmas party. How did that go? Get away from me, fish. Damn. Went good. We all just went out to, I guess that's dinner. Is all the store paid for everybody to go out to eat. That's good. I mean, that's more than most companies I've ever worked for will do. But of course, most companies I've worked for have been restaurants, so kind of defeats the purpose. But I will say my company took me out to Andretti Speedway to race go-karts for having one of the top stores. So that was nice. When I used to run Chuck E. Cheese, I was the only general manager that did it, but I'd take my people to medieval times. It was expensive, so everybody had to chip in a little bit, but we got a group discount, and everybody had a lot of fun. Sweet! Ooh. DK barrel. Has everybody been to medieval times before? Lake Inn. Fixing my controller is really making the water levels easier now, thank goodness. Because I was struggling. Alright, what's over there? One of those, oh, that was dumb. I shall Google later, and yes, medieval times is awesome. It can be expensive, but I think it's worth it. Go every once in a while. I think I've been a handful of times. Jeez. What is going on? What is going on? Doom, 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 Yeah, I'm not paying attention. Alright, what I'm gonna do is... First, I'm gonna kill myself right here. Oh no. Since I just saved it anyway. Alright guys, so what I would like to do since, okay, that's the 3-hour mark. What I would like to do is, because I want to stream like all night long, but I got to break it up. So let's do this. Let's go raid Mobby, and I'll take a little bit of a break, and then in a little while we'll come back and we'll work on some more Donkey Kong Country, if that's okay with you guys. That way we don't burn ourselves out. Raid Mobby versus Games. And if anybody hasn't seen Mobby, thanks Nintendo fan. I really appreciate the raid earlier. If anybody hasn't seen Mobby, Mobby's super entertaining. So he's got a lot of kids in his stream, but hey, it's my pleasure. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. And I'll hang out in Mobby's stream in the Discord for a while too. Alright, thanks guys. See you soon.